What is going on, people? Welcome back to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. This week, it is just me and Tom. We have no guests. It's just two boys thrashing it out, 1v1, LFG baby. But I want to kick this week's podcast off with an apology. With an apology to my dear friend, some would say my best friend, Mr. Tom Stockton. About a year ago, I believe it was on the podcast. It was definitely in real life. I took the piss out of you, my friend, for playing with adult toys.
Oh, here we go.
For playing with Lego.
Yeah.
And I need to apologise because last night I built this bad boy.
Come on.
And I have no shame in saying that. I had great fun doing so.
Is that Ferrari?
Yeah, mate.
Let's have a look. Hang on.
Vroom, vroom, motherfucker.
McLaren versus Ferrari, mate. Look, it's the same one.
Oh,
It's just...
look at that bad boy. How sexy.
Do you want to race? Come on.
Come on, then.
Come on, send it.
Yeah. My next purchase is going to be a Defender. No, but my flatmate, he went to Amsterdam recently and then came back with a load of random Lego bits. And he was like, oh, we should get something that's like more intricate to build. So I went and bought me and him a race car each. So he built, well, he tried to build the McLaren one and I did the Ferrari. Tom, do you remember how long it took you to build it?
Oh, I did that in like an evening, maybe like 3 hours.
3 hours. It took me bang on 2 hours to build it. George, bless him, isn't even halfway through and he spent nearly 3 hours doing it.
Oh, God.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So now, actually, I think it's going to be something that I judge people on, like how quickly can you build a Lego set?
Yeah. Yeah, this was me like 3 hours is me like making this, then making food, and then like...
Yeah.
You know, watching YouTube video and then making this. So, yeah, no. Well, this is what I'm doing at the moment. To be fair, mate, it's shamefully taken me way longer than what I should have done just because I've not given it the time, which is something I'm working on.
Right. Oh, is it the Porsche?
Look at this, mate. Look at this shit.
Mate, that's bad boy. Is it turn the wheel? Oh, my God.
How sick is that?
Right, I'll be honest with you, mate. Right. I was just like kind of like apologising for ripping you a bit, but I'm really doing my best now not to rip you even more.
Yeah.
I'm really doing my best.
You're trying, yeah?
Josh, fight it. Don't call him any offensive words.
Okay, right. Let's
It's
just
his
say
birthday soon, for fuck's sake.
If I was to get you a Defender, would you or would you not be buzzing?
Oh my God, yeah.
Come on then, you can't rip into me at all.
I mean, it's only like 350 quid as well. It's not like I've had a lot.
Yeah. That's fine, mate. But no, mate, I'm glad. I think that's good. And did you detach a little bit? Did you enjoy doing it?
Yeah.
Good. That's what it's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mate, it was just a good laugh. Like me and George doing it together was quite funny.
I can imagine him like trying to put the stickers on, mate. Just making an absolute.
Oh well, I think I decided like very quickly that I weren't going to put all the stickers on because the stickers were the most annoying bit.
Yeah, I don't
George,
like that bit.
he's just like, honestly, like watching. I don't even know.
Like watching monkeys trying to learn how to use tools.
Yeah, can you remember Spy Kids when you were growing up, and it had the big like finger people. Yeah, George was like clumsy like one of them.
Oh, for God's sake, love
hilarious. That. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. No regrets. We'll probably buy some Lego again in the future, but probably not for like the next 10 years.
Nah, come on.
I'll make it like a once a decade thing.
Nah, get out of here. Mate, relax. Just relax, right? I'm going to get you some Lego. I'm going to get you some.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Anyway, mate, how you doing?
Yes, I'm very good, mate. It's a bit of a weird week, really. Isn't it? It's a bit of a weird week. It's the last week of my teenage years.
Kind of.
Until we go full unk status on the 28th of April. So literally 6 days away now, mate. I'll be turning 30 years old, which is absolutely mental.
I can't believe that you're going to be 30.
I know. I don't look it. I look. Well, how old do you think I look?
Probably like, what, right now?
Yeah, yeah.
29?
You're such an asshole. No,
Nah.
I think that I actually look about 26.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, how old do you think I look?
I think you only look like a year younger than what you are.
Right, okay.
I think you're about 27.
On Saturday night, I was out with my friends, and some chick, I don't know if she was trying to insult me or chat me up, but she said that I looked 21. Was that you taking the mic?
You don't look
21? Yeah,
don't
I was
look
like,
21.
Christ, I've got grey hair, mate. I don't look 21.
Grey hairs that have only come over the last year, though.
Yeah, mate. I'm sure we're almost at the point where you can see them on a fucking webcam. Like, it's getting quite bad.
Is Rich grey?
Oh, my dad went grey. My dad went grey at 22, 23.
Right. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Funny.
Okay. They say though that you usually inherit like men inherit their hair genetics from the mum side of the family. So like
Really?
a good way to like base it off of is like, what does your mum's dad look like? But I'm sure you don't really have.
He looks dead. He kind of died like 7 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Like dust.
Dust.
R.I.P. Grandad.
Jesus Christ.
My granddad was called Den, not Jesus Christ. That's that granddad, the granddad with the ring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He had like thinning hair, but not that grey. Was my dad? My dad is grey as fuck.
Yeah, but he's still got a full head of hair, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. He has. What's Daddy Stockton like? What's his genetics?
Insane. Like my dad is like not like, I wouldn't say the healthiest person in the world, right? He's not like, but he, for some reason, he's 70 years old now, and he's got like what they call like a juvenile hairline. He's had 0 recession. He's got a few specks of grey on the side. That's it. And he's got like a grey beard, but his hair is like mine, as in like it's the same colour as mine, maybe a little bit lighter, if that makes sense. Insane genetics. And then you look at my brother. He's probably not going to hear this. If he does, then you're fucking going bald, mate. You know, like he's got like thinning on the top and stuff like that. Whereas me, I think my hair's gone a bit like thinner as I've got older, but it's still sound.
Do you take anything for your hair? Because I feel like of all the people that I know, you would be a, I'm taking finasteride or whatever it's called.
Finasteride and minoxidil, no. I wouldn't, mate, either. I can't because of my kidneys anyway, because they're quite kidney toxic. I've already read into it.
Of course you have.
No, I don't, mate. I don't take anything. No. Would
Nice.
you?
I think if I like started to go thinner, or if Isaac started going, Josh, mate, your hair's a bit cooked, I might take something.
Yeah.
Like a finasteride kind of thing.
You have to take that for the rest of your life, though.
I know, but I don't want to be bald, mate. Honestly, I would rather be like fucking Colonel Sanders White than be bald. No offense to bald people. There's a lot of bald listeners that are listening, and I love you all, but I wouldn't want to be bald myself.
But the thing is, though, whenever have you seen like a bald guy that's in wicked shape and looks after himself and think he looks stupid? Versus if you're fat and bald, right, covered in fucking Dorito crumbs and your fingers smell like cheese, then yeah, I can kind of understand. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like,
anyway,
The Rock's in good shape. He looks good. Jason Statham, he's in good shape. He looks good. You know.
Yeah.
What Vin Diesel? Remember? What's it called? Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, he's cool. Bald guys are cool, mate. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea of taking like a medication or like that for the rest of you. And I think there is some side effects to it as well. I don't know. Maybe you should get Mo on the podcast. Mo's an expert on fucking hair loss, mate. He's on every single hair loss drug there is.
It's on every single drug there is, mate. Everything that I see of his, it's like, oh, Retta.
I took this and my fucking fingers fell off.
Yeah. Does Mo know
Jesus.
that he can't compete naturally anymore? I feel like Mo's not going to compete again anyway.
Yeah, I think he's done with it, mate. I think he's done with competing and stuff like that. So he was just in the end, he was just like, yeah, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
What do you think, Greta?
What do I think of fucking the world at the minute? It's cut corners, try and fucking achieve the most with the least amount of effort. You know, I think we're gonna have the next like phase of the world is going to be like a discipline epidemic.
Do you think?
When no one's got discipline or like patience.
Yeah, it's quite worrying, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because people like you've ever since obviously like the rise of like phones and technology and social media, obviously people's attention spans have just got less and less. Now people's work ethics are getting less and less. I feel like we're just going to turn into like little lumps of like jelly.
yeah.
Just
Oh mate, we're
useless
just going to
bits
become
of
like
jelly.
fucking peptide-filled bitches.
Yeah, legit. What's that film? Is it Wall-E?
Wall-E?
Where they're all fat
Yeah.
and they're all going around in little fucking things in the spaceship.
Yeah, but it'll be like peptides keeping us going.
Yeah.
I think there's like a new Diary of a CEO with a guy that's like a peptide expert talking about like this'll do this for you, but you might have the side effects of like your hair turning blue and shit like that. And that's not even a joke. That was on the little reel thing.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just like I can't believe that we're in this world. We're in this fucking era of fucking injecting yourself to make you more productive. What the fuck is that about?
It's really
taking productivity peptides. What is wrong with people?
I mean,
What happened to just like concentrating? What? Oh yeah, you have a cup of coffee.
It's true though. It's a drug.
Mate, right? I've proved a point to myself this week. I ran out of coffee on Friday. I've not had a coffee until literally this is my first one since Friday. I've done everything that I need to do. It's not affected anything. I just enjoy having a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I've been sat going, oh my god, I can't concentrate and having a fucking meltdown. I sat and built this bad boy. You know,
Right. Okay.
I can lock in.
Don't have caffeine for 2 days and then re-say that statement.
I didn't have caffeine. I didn't have caffeine since Friday, mate.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Do you not get caffeine? Do you not get like withdrawal headaches?
But I don't have that much anymore. I've really like weaned myself off. Monster, I'm like at most twice a week. All right, 2 coffees a day minimum, maximum 3. Yeah, I'm looking after myself at the minute, bro.
Do you know what, mate? It's good. You should be looking after yourself, especially when you get to unk state. It's like me, mate. You have to. You know what I mean? Things just start falling apart, bro. Do you know what it is about Monster that I miss? It's just a fucking experience, mate. You go in there, you go to the shop, you look at the fridge, all of them are just staring at you. You get it out and you're like, oh yeah, that one's cold. That's gonna be fucking great. Take it to the counter, bing, job done. Get out, get into your car, right? And it's warm in your car, and you like that, and then like the perspiration's running down the can, and you little smell test first, like fucking hell, here we go. And then you have that first sip, and it's
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
just
segment,
great.
That like 5-minute window of your day is great.
It's great, mate. It's great. Yeah. Good time.
Please, can someone just do like Monster?
my day.
Yeah. Can someone just do Monster without anything in it, please? That'd be amazing.
I thought about that, but like, no one's as sad as me to like not just say, "Oh, I'm not going to drink caffeine."
I completely disagree. I completely disagree. I think there'd be so many people that can get on board with it. Have you seen there's a brand of drinks called Poppy? They're like new in, or like they started off in America. They're now like getting distributed by like Tesco's and stuff. What?
Does it contain heroin?
I wish. But it's just really tasty drinks. It's not 0 sugar, it's low sugar.
Right.
But they taste fantastic. They're not cheap, I'll be honest with you. They're like fucking £2 a can. And the cans are like a Coke Zero can. Like,
Yeah.
proper rip-off. But I got one in a meal deal, so made it considerably cheaper. But they taste great, and apparently they're booming. And it's like all that they've done is basically do what Fanta did whenever Fanta first became a thing. Good tasting drinks. You know, no kind of like, oh yes, it's got this cognitive benefit, and oh yes, it's got fucking lion's mane in or whatever. None of that shit. Just tastes nice.
Yeah, it's. There's one called. There's one that's doing well on social media right now. I can't remember what it's called.
It might be Poppy.
It's not Poppy. There's quite a few like people in Manchester that are associated with it. Anyway,
I might have got the name wrong.
it's an electrolyte drink, right?
Right.
And all they do is, well, yeah, they're just they're like targeting more like kind of like like the running community, if you know what I mean, that lifestyle kind of running community.
Yeah. Cadence.
No, not Cadence, mate. That's obviously George Heaton's, isn't it? It's not Cadence. It's a different one. But anyway,
Really?
I think there's a market for bodybuilders and an electrolyte drink that tastes banging. Do you like a Hydroflow did good because it tastes really, really good. But the reason why it tasted good was because...
Have you not seen what Strom's doing?
Okay, yeah. Like that. Yeah. But I mean, is the marketing of Strom appealing to a larger audience? No. If you could market a electrolyte hydration drink, maybe in between Cadence and Ghost, I think that would slap.
I agree.
And just make the flavours insane, but also like the actual electrolyte panel on it as well, really fucking good. Like literally, if there's an electrolyte drink that tasted like a White Monster, for instance, or very, very close, and had kind of that, same kind of branding, I'm there.
I've just Googled this Poppy brand, this drink, launched in 2018. Last year, Pepsi bought it for $1.9 billion. What the fuck?
1.9 billion.
1.9 billion with a B. That is wild.
Oh, Poppi.
Poppi, motherfucker.
Is it a prebiotic soda? Oh yeah, supports gut health and digestion. It's prebiotic, mate.
Has it? Really? It has got health benefits. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, so
they tricked me.
It's got apple cider vinegar, and is it agave or agave? I don't know.
Agave? There's no way it's got fucking apple cider vinegar in. It tasted way too nice. Oh, it'll be one of them. It'll be like a creatine gummy kind of job.
Yeah,
tiny amount.
That's the whole point, mate. Is like it's got ingredients that are usually tasting like shit, but they make it taste great. And like, there's quite a few electrolytes out there that are really, really, really good, but they don't taste great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I would love to do something like that, man.
Yeah. I agree. Right, me and Tom have an announcement, guys. This is genuinely like, it's a bit sad, but at the same time, when one door closes, another door opens, and that's generally like the vibe in which we are running with. But as of right now, me and Tom are no longer working with Pit Stop Nutrition.
Yeah,
wild scenes.
It is
2
pretty
years,
mad to say.
Just under 2 years of working with the team above the border, and yeah, we are no longer working together. Mm-hmm. Anything to say on that, Tom?
Well, no, just like in terms of working with Pit Stop and when it happened, like it was an opportunity which I think we're both very grateful for at the same time, because I generally don't think there's another like retailer in the UK that I would want to work with.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as aligned with us, if that makes sense. And like even just to see them grow and sponsoring all of the the PCA events this year, which is absolutely mental, is really fucking cool. And Pit Stop are a fantastic company. Yeah. And just grateful that they gave us that opportunity and got us on board on the team. And even all the people that are on the team as well are very passionate and driven people. So it's cool to be a part of that little family for the time that we're on there. Was it 2 years?
Just under. I think literally like 22 months.
Mad.
Yeah.
Mental. But yeah, obviously me and Josh are pretty much like the fitness industry's Truckle brothers. So we kind of just, move together.
Yeah, well, if one goes, we both go. If one signs, we both sign. Like, it's that kind of vibe.
Yeah. But there was a
yeah.
strict deal with VQ and Gymshark. They just couldn't,
Yeah.
they couldn't quite.
No, we wanted to dominate the entirety of bodybuilding clothing. So it made sense for us to, be spread like fucking Nutella.
You got to spread the love.
But yeah, yeah. Pit Stop, we are very, very grateful for the opportunity. Very, very grateful for the support that you've given us. I will obviously be continuing to use Pit Stop because they sell a lot of amazing products. And yeah, I think, what's Martin's discount code? Is it Martin10?
It's not like MLP10, is it?
I reckon it's Martin10. But yeah, if you want to continue shopping at Pit Stop, which we obviously would recommend, make sure that you use Martin's discount code. That is, 1 second, I'm just trying to find it. Martin.
Yeah, no, even some of like the Pit Stop's own products as well, like that have come out since we've been working there, like Rise and Shine's fantastic, and then also Night Night. That's a good sleep product as well. So
yep,
very good products.
Yeah, right. Can't find Martin's discount code. I think it's Martin10. Please use Martin10 at the checkout on Pit Stop. Muchas gracias.
And on that note, we're free. Are we free agents now, mate?
I think we're free agents.
Yeah, we're free agents.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I've had a few DMs from companies already. Not the one that like we've spoke about, but other ones that I think may have heard on the grapevine. Yeah.
Well, I haven't, so.
I think that says a lot, bro.
Washed.
He's 30. We don't want him. He's too old.
Too old, bro. Too old. But yeah, free agents. We'll see what's coming in the near future, but who knows, mate? Maybe we'll have to just start our electrolyte drink company.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
That could be the vibe. At the weekend, we had our first clients on stage this season.
Yes. Yep.
Very good show. PCA Naturals 1. Mate, Men's Physique was a good show. The rest was fucking dead.
Yeah, really, really quiet. It was. I don't know. It wasn't like a PCA.
Mate, it's the quietest show that I've been to. That's not a BNBF show.
Yeah, it wasn't like the normal PCA vibe, was it? You can tell everyone's kind of waiting until later into the year, I think. But yeah, the crowd was quite. Well, I mean, if there's not many competitors, then the crowd is going to be quite small, isn't it? Yeah, crowd was quite quiet and small. It's still a fantastic, PCA show, but until it got to Men's Physique, some classes had like one person, two people in them. And then, of course, as soon as it got to Men's Physique, that's when it was like 9, 10 guys in each class. So, yeah, Men's Physique, mate, stealing the show.
Yeah, I think that's... It's nice to see, Men's Physique being so popular, but bloody hell, like bodybuilding, there was none in bodybuilding short, there was 2 in medium, and there was none in tall. Masters, there was 2 in over 40s and 1 in over 50s. Mm-hmm. So in the entirety of bodybuilding, across 5 divisions, you've got 5 competitors.
Yeah, that's mental. Nice automatic dub,
I could have literally put some tan on and took a top 3.
Yeah, literally, mate. Literally, yeah. But look, it's early in the season. I think it is to be expected. So if you want to do well, just make sure you compete at PCA Naturals 1 in 2027.
Do you know what's sad? There will be some people doing that. They'll look at it and go,
mate. Like,
there we go. That's my opportunity. I'll do one and done season. I'll step on stage, PCA Naturals 1, finito bonito.
Yeah, 100%. But no, obviously, in terms of the running order, we had your boy on. Well, I mean, it was a complete shock. I really was not expecting him to turn up to this show. Like, I had no clue whatsoever. So do you want to give us a bit of a rundown of how he just showed up, mate? And just
so for the last few weeks, I have mentioned Kyle multiple times and that he's looking pretty damn good. And the plan was that this week, so not last week, this week we would have done a trial peak week and then seen how he looks, come the weekend, and then, just try and make any tweaks and changes before the first show, which is in about 3.5 weeks' time now. But I saw him I think it was 7 weeks out from the first show, and I thought, fuck it. Rather than just doing like a practice peak week and not stepping on stage, get yourself on stage, get that stage experience, take the pressure off yourself, and just see where you stand in an earlier show. So yeah, Kyle competed in junior men's physique. He took second. It was so fucking close between first and second.
It really
so
was.
Unbelievably close. But the guy that won, I think it was like his second or third show of the season. He just looked a little bit, a little bit leaner, had a little bit more of a denser midsection. And it's just given us kind of like a good comparison of like where Kyle needs to improve. Needs to get a little bit leaner. And like I'm saying a little bit leaner, it'll be no more than 2 pounds off of where we were at our lowest going into this peak. And then also he needs to eat a bit more, which blows my mind to say, because we started the peak at 9 days out on 500 grams of carbs a day. We did 3 days on that. We did 2 days on 600 carbs, and then the rest was on 750 grams of carbs a day.
Yeah.
That is so much food. So much food, and his weight barely changed. Yeah, they look improved, but he needed to. We can be a lot fuller. So yeah, it's all good data heading into the latter shows, or like where his actual season's meant to start. But yeah, really good experience for him, and again from a coaching perspective, great experience for me.
Yeah, feedback from me from him was could be a little bit tighter across like the back, but then also even just like posing from the rear as well. Struggles to open up a little bit, doesn't he? In some of his rear shots, rear double and kind of rear relaxed. So I think as long as you can get conditioning just that little bit more, fill him out. I think once he fills out more as well, it will show more of the density from the rear as well. Because it is there, 100%. Just needs filling. But yeah, a little bit of posing, a little bit more food, and then tiny bit more condition off. He'll be mint, mate. He's already really, really fucking good. That was such a toss-up between 1 and 2. Yeah.
It was weird. Like, it in a really, really good way. It was like 1 and 2 were playing a different game to 3rd, 4th, 5th. Like, it was crazy. So far ahead. But, again, like me and Kyle spoke a lot about this on the run-up and afterwards. Kyle's first show that he did 18 months ago, he didn't place at all. So to go from that to, you're one of the best 2 on stage, it's something to be proud of. And like, yeah, all right, it's not a win, but fucking hell, the win's not really in the placing; it's in the work that's been done between his first show and his second. Like, there's
100%
improvements are mental. Yeah,
and PCA does bring in some solid competitors. Yes, it wasn't a busier shows, but as you said, like men's physique was busy on the day. And there were some really good competitors there, So he's leapfrogged quite a lot there in terms of like probably even what he was expecting for him, because I know that he was happy with it. Obviously there's always going to be that little part of you, that competitor, and you're like, fuck, what if only, But at the same time, mate, like if you've gone from not placing to then come second against a very good guy, like that's wicked. So he's got nothing to be disappointed about whatsoever, No,
not one bit. Tom, you had one of your boys,
Mr. Kempsford. Yes, Will's first and early show of the season. So competing realistically like 5 weeks before, 5-6 weeks before what we were actually scheduled to do, just because it was unfortunately the only PCA show that Will could do, because he's at a wedding in Marbella for PCA Naturals too. So there we go.
Shout out, Marbs.
So just got Will on stage. Last time he competed was in 2024, where he did UKFBA and WMBF. Best placing then was 4th. So this time round, there was 9 guys in his class for the PCA. Will came 6th. So on paper, you look at that and you think, oh, it's pretty pretty shit. Obviously, not what you want. But it's
Mate.
not that was no. But
It weren't shit.
No, it wasn't
Even on
shit
paper, it's fine. It's good.
Yeah, but so he just missed out on the guy that placed fifth, and the guy that placed fifth actually placed third in an enhanced PCA show the weekend before. Which PCA show was it the weekend before?
Saxon, I think.
Saxon, yeah. He placed third at the Saxon. Big guy, he came fifth, but just really not, in my opinion, the most aesthetic men's physique shape, if that makes sense. Not very aesthetic, just a lot of muscle. I think he had like 12 kilos on Will. Will was chatting with him backstage. So, come sixth. We knew that there was already more condition to bring in for Will, and that's what we're now bringing in for the next show. It was more or less just an opportunity for him to have a bit of fun and gain a bit of confidence, but also a bit of feedback from me as well to know what we need to focus on. We knew that we needed more condition. He was like 3 kilograms heavier than what he was last time on stage. And he was pretty flat at this show as well because we didn't do any peak. But we know what we need to do now going forward. He's in a great position to do so because we almost used his peak week as well as like an opportunity to take some time away from the diet. If that makes sense, bring down his expenditure a little bit, give him some food, freshen him up, ready for this next push for fat loss. And he's so fucking motivated after that show as well, even though obviously on paper the placing's like not ideal. But
mate, placings is such a difficult one to almost like get your head around.
Yeah.
Because the last shows that he did, were they all like first timers, novice kind of shows?
Yeah.
So, yes, you can place really, really well in those shows, right? You can win them.
Yeah.
Right? And then improve or spend 2 years improving and becoming a better bodybuilder and then place worse.
Yeah.
Despite
100%.
looking better, right? Yeah. Because you've entered a different tier of shows. I say this so many times, but like bodybuilding is just loads of different levels. Whatever level you're on, just try and get to the top of that level and don't think too far ahead. And don't think because you've placed first at this level, when you get to the next one, you're going to place first again. Yeah, you've got to grow and improve into the levels that are above. And not winning or not placing in the top 3 or matching what you did last time isn't always a bad thing.
No,
you've got to just look at things as objectively as possible. Like if your physique has improved, right, even though your placing hasn't, then one day, well, if you keep making the same amount of improvements, your placings will improve. They have no choice. Like 100%. It becomes inevitable that you will get higher placings. So yeah.
And that was it. And although he wasn't like fully cooked for the show, like seeing him on stage and the improvements that he's made are like he's a league above where he was before, regardless of the placing. And obviously I know that the fact that we can make that even better is extremely exciting. So he's now got that like men's physique look to his physique, if that makes sense. We've put the muscle in the right areas where it needs to be. Now it's just about nailing that condition. So, mate, if you can look at your 2 physiques from when you was last on stage to this time on stage, and you've done every single thing that you can to improve, even if on paper the placings are not as high, so fucking what? As you said, there's so many levels to it. That's just an element of the sport that's out of your control, Yeah. But yeah, he's still a novice because the best he placed in his previous season was 4th. So still technically a novice. So that's what we're going to be doing this season. He's going to be doing some novice shows with the Heart of England because obviously he's not first timer anymore. He's got the GBO Southwest, which is in 5 weeks' time, just under 5 weeks' time. And then potentially another show after that as well. We just don't know which one we're doing yet. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting season ahead for him. And throughout that time as well, he's also become a dad as well. Yeah. So doing all of this whilst becoming a dad. So that's what makes it even cooler.
Is he going to do the WNBF or is that undecided yet?
Undecided yet. Just because. Yeah, I think Will just wants to do maybe different shows to the WNBF, if that makes sense. Because I know, like, for his physique, and they typically do go for a bigger, bubblier look, and that typically isn't Will. He's more of an athletic, more kind of conditioned physique versus WNBF is typically a larger look. So we're a bit undecided about that. We're going to just see how he gets on his next couple shows, but potentially.
Yeah. I am intrigued to see what gets rewarded where this year. Yeah. I feel like that PCA show at the weekend, it weren't really a fair reflection of like what the standard is.
Yeah.
because it was so dead. Yeah, all right, yeah, Prince competed again. Prince won the overall again. Amazing, wonderful. He's not an amateur. He's won fucking so many pro cards. Stop competing, Prince. You are a pro. I know that you listen to this podcast. Fuck.
I like your shorts though, bro.
Quicksilver.
Custom ones, little crown on them.
Yeah.
I rate it.
Oh, shout out that guy that does the handstand as well. What's he called?
I've forgotten his name.
So have I. The guy that does the handstand has ponytails and what have you, but what the hell is his name? Is it Ty?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah.
T? We'll call him Mr.
TAI,
T.
is it? Something
No
like
idea.
that. But anyway, I saw he was in Will's class. Where did he come? He came second. He came second in Will's class. Lots of muscle, etc., etc. Not the prettiest physique in my opinion. Like not the prettiest.
Not very good
men's
posing.
physique. No, but again, a lot of muscle.
Do you know what it was with his posing? And again, I hope that you are listening to this, Mr. T. It's the composure when you're in the moment.
Yeah.
Like you could see when he got moved into, like, let's say your top 3 positions, he started posing so aggressively and like passionately, whereas that's the moment where you need to just become calm.
Statuesque.
That is, right, okay, I'm in the mix now. I'll show you. Not like, that was like preset hype. Or like, right, I'm going for a deadlift kind of like just chill. Just chill.
Yeah,
but that comes from
harder.
like getting used to being in the mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. I saw Will on stage, and like this guy was like looking around all the audience, like everyone, watch me now, okay? And he gets ready for his handstand. I looked over at Will on the stage, and Will was like, "Because I don't think Will knows about him." And he just started a handstand. I was like, "This is great. This is like a peak life moment right now."
It is a bit bizarre though, isn't it?
I like it, mate. I like it. It wouldn't be. It's men's physique, bro. You know, we're whatever. It's not bodybuilding, is it?
No, I know, but we're the most popular ones. Most popular division.
I think there were so many guys in that class because they just wanted to see him do a handstand. They just wanted to be there for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was their moment. Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, pretty good show. Very quiet, but it was nice to start getting the boys warm.
100%. 100%, man.
Yes.
Let's go for some questions.
Let's get it.
Most of these are centered around you being an old bastard, mate.
Yeah, I've got many centered around me and being washed and old as well, mate. So, shall I start?
No, I'm going to start. I'm going to start off with a question from me. How are you feeling about turning 30 next week?
I'm pretty indifferent, really. Like, there's always a part of me that's like, and I think this is a completely natural thought of like, oh, should I have achieved this by this age or that by this age? You know, should I have this? But I'm pretty chill about it, mate, to be honest with you. I feel great. Good. That's the main thing. I definitely feel better now turning 30 than what I did when I was, you know, early 29s, when I was fucking ill and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm grateful, mate. I'm feeling good. I feel like I've got a good thing going around me with the people around me, relationship-wise and whatnot as well. So, I got you. I'm living in a nice place. It's sound.
Mate, that's it. That's it. I think the older you get, the more you start thinking, like, I should have done this by this age and, you know, I wish I'd have done that differently. But ultimately, like, you are in a good spot. You're a good person. You have got a good relationship and you've got food in the fridge and a comfy-ass bed. Like, what more do you want, really?
Yeah. And if it's like, for perspective, I think it's because of my parents, right? My parents, when they were way, way, way younger than me, they already had like kids by that point. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's my life compared to even my brother and my sisters right now, and what my parents did by my age is completely different. Yeah. And so I guess that feels a little bit weird for me because that's just the background that I've come from. But at the same time, I'm here for it, mate. You know, so yeah, I'm very much looking forward to my 30s because I think at this point now as well, I'm becoming a lot more sure of who I am and what it is that I want, but also even what it is that I want to achieve with, say, for instance, goals over the next few years. I don't have like a set plan, but I know kind of like where
The
I want to go
direction,
with things.
yeah.
Yeah, just the general direction of where I want to push things, you know? So, yeah, I think 20s are cool because it's a lot of self-exploration. It's a lot of fucking around because, you know, just less responsibilities. But I think 30s could probably be even better, mate, to be honest with you, because, again, you're more sure of who you are, got more money, in a better position. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fruitful time, mate. Let's have it.
I hope so, mate. I hope so. And yeah, mate, I'm really proud of you. Like, in the time that we've known each other, I feel like you've matured by like 10 years.
You telling me I was like a reprobate when you met me, yeah?
Not even a reprobate, just like, just young. Like, mentally really young. Whereas now, like, I would say that you're one of my like secure mates that I can go to, and like, you'll provide me with like a very balanced opinion. And yeah, it's nice to see. It's reassuring for me.
Not just, oh, let's get down to the fucking pub, mate. Forget about it. It'll be sound.
That is the rest of my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you're a
I
good lad, mate.
I appreciate that. I mean, you're chasing me down as well, mate. You're going to be 29 next month.
2 weeks.
Fucking 2 weeks, mate.
2 weeks, bro.
29. How do you feel turning 29?
This podcast isn't about me. It's about you this week. Right. Okay. TPP Liam, moving into his 30s. What are Stockton's highlights of his 20s?
Oh my God. Everyone's digging it out of me today, aren't they? The highlights of my 20s. I mean, 10 years is a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's such a varied, like, age range. I feel like your 30s, from like 31 to 40, it will be like very basic, having kids, getting married, buying a house.
Yeah.
Whereas like your 20s, it's like, fuck yeah. When I was 21, I didn't sleep for 3 days, and me and Mo were breaking into music concerts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, number one, meeting Georgia. Because that's helped me grow.
Because George is sat next to you, is she?
And she might be peering over the screen right now.
Yeah.
Influencing. She's actually not, right? Definitely meeting Georgia, because that's helped me grow in many, many ways. It's helped me learn a lot about myself, for sure, when I was a little bit, like, mentally, as you said, retarded and young before. 100% breaking into festivals. That was genuinely a very formative time of my life, because it helped to instill a lot of confidence into me, because the stuff that I did in my early 20s was pretty mental. Some of it is very questionable, but at the same time, like, the life experience, the memories that I made from that has been absolutely insane. So those were definitely good times of my 20s, for sure. Definitely, he's been here time and time again.
At that moment.
Yeah, 2023 competitive season was, in some ways, one of the worst years of my life, but also the best years of my life as well. Because, again, very formative. I learned a lot about myself. Well, I didn't at the time, but I learned a lot about myself in that year that I now reflect on right now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which has made me a better person now. But then also, just winning something for the first time in my life. I've always been a fucking loser when it comes to, oh, I don't want to take part in sports and stuff like that. So yeah, actually winning something when it comes to my physicality, like, you know, a sport or something like that, that was pretty cool. Meeting you.
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything.
I'd maybe put you just a little bit above Georgia. Just a tiny
bit.
Just a tiny bit. You're only edging it ever so slightly, all right? But yeah, you're up there, because honestly, I think we've created an amazing friendship, which I'm eternally grateful for. Not only a friendship in which obviously we have fun with it, I feel like we push each other to grow. I feel like we also can go to each other for advice, as you already said yourself. And it's just fun, mate. It's just fun, like, having this, what we have together, doing this podcast. It's opened up our other opportunities, things that we can kind of work on together. And I'm sure, no doubt, other things which are going to come in the future as well. So I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I would say
There's a lot of good shit in there.
Yeah, there's a few good things. There's been a few holidays that I've really enjoyed. I don't know why, but for some reason Norway sticks out to me. When I went to Norway with Georgia on a cruise, eating a cinnamon swirl at the top of a mountain, that was pretty cool.
Fair. I rate it.
Couple trips to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. El Punto Gelato in Spain, Ibiza. The best ice cream I've ever had. That was a monumental tipping point in my life.
Really?
Yes, ice cream. It was great.
Amazing.
It's great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Are you going to Ibiza this year?
No.
Why not?
We're going next year, bro.
It's the only time that I'm ever going to be like, oh yeah, I could go to Ibiza.
Why? What do you plan on doing next year?
I'm going to be competing, bro.
Yeah, we'll do it early season, mate. It'll be fine. Unless you want to compete early season.
I am doing the early season. So
okay, well, yeah, we can go to
I'll
closing
just be
parties
fucking.
October.
I'll be skinned. Yeah. True.
Oh,
Fair.
mate, that's the perfect layup. I'll go there like peak off season, looking like an absolute fucking walrus, and then you can go there looking like a god. Do you know what I mean?
My next year bucket list is to go on Love Island and Ibiza. There you go. Full send on being an absolute fucking melt.
Have you had any messages about doing a show?
About what show?
Have you had any, like, do you know the people that do like the scouting for it?
About what?
Like a show? Like an ITV?
Maybe.
Have you?
Mate, imagine. No, I'm joking.
What do you mean? No, I have.
Have you?
Yes.
Are we going on together? Let's go. Naked Attraction. Come on then.
Georgia, can I get a hall pass?
I wasn't even listening.
She wasn't even listening to that.
She's so
It's a
lying.
yes.
She's so lying.
Yes. It's a yes.
That's
Yeah.
great. Me and Tom taking down Love Island. Live podcast every day.
I don't think you do very well on Love Island, mate.
Oh, I'd do terrible. I'd do absolutely awful. It's the most veneer fake thing ever. Clip this up when I go on. No, I wouldn't do very well. I know I wouldn't.
Yeah. I feel like you'd get bored, mate. I feel like you'd get bored very quickly.
Yeah. Mate,
don't know,
imagine how
mate.
skinny I'd end up, or fat.
Nah, you'd be all right. You'd be all right.
What, training-wise?
Would you train whilst you're in there?
I would definitely... Mate, if you're in there a while...
I feel like
To
they'd
be
make
fair,
a
I'm
big thing.
going to get voted off after like 2 weeks. I'll get cancelled, so...
Yeah, you wouldn't be in there long enough for atrophy to actually start, taking place, mate. So I think you'd be right, actually. Yeah, no, I've been messaged and asked in the past to go on dating shows. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Can we just pause for a
Who's
sec?
that?
This is an estate agent.
Yes, I'll pause. You've forgotten what we were on about.
Yeah, sorry guys. Just had to take that call. So important.
And you also showed the number, so everyone call that number, okay?
Yeah. Prank
Everyone's
call him.
Spam it.
Hi. It's
What you've got to
Glenn.
do is you've got to call it and you've got to try and put in an order for a kebab, right? For delivery.
I obviously I put it on my close friends. Didn't I? What I did the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as an online coach, you get quite a lot of DMs on Instagram like, oh, can I become a appointment setter for your online coaching business? I help close 18-figure deals. Right, load of shite. So this guy DM'd me and I was like, yeah, oh my God, bro, amazing. Like, you are the guy for me, I can tell. Are you free to give me a ring? And he was like, yes, mate, I'll give you a ring right now. I went, amazing, right, this is my phone number. Give me a ring and ask for Josh. I gave him the number for a kebab house. A curry house in Rotherham.
That's fun. I wonder if he did it, mate. I wonder if he called it. Because
No, he blocked me, so he must have.
Oh, that's great. Especially if it's someone from like a different country, they're not going to know what like the number area codes are they?
Nah.
That is great.
Yeah,
That
so
is great.
funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Do you know when someone like messages when they go, "Hello, sir, can I ask you a question?" And it's like, that is the question. So you don't answer them because they've asked the question.
Yeah, mate.
Where were we, mate? We were talking about. I can't remember, so we're gonna have to move on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move on. Fucking hell, mate. This is nice.
This is
Nice.
Right, okay. Next question from Ryan Parkers.
Yep.
Will we see Tom Stockton moonwalk into the front pose this year? I'm assuming he's talking about Kez's infamous little the foot slide, the glide, the moonwalk. Will you see me moonwalk? I mean, I kind of did something similar before it was a thing anyway. Like, as in, I think Kez always did it back in the day, but I naturally kind of do it a little bit, but just not quite as feminine as Kez, you know?
Yeah.
Not as quite glitzy glammy. So I'm going to be doing my own variation of the moonwalk, mate. But saying that, I am actually posing with Kez tomorrow. So maybe he'll inject some of the hee into me. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of posing with Kez tomorrow, mate.
That'll be good.
So we'll see.
Good fun for
you. Mr. Cow Curry _ best and worst decisions you made in your 20s. Is this just for me? Everyone's answering this questions just for me.
I'll answer it as well.
Yeah, you can answer it as well. Okay, you answer this one first, then go on.
Best and worst decisions. Best decision that I ever made was deciding to compete.
Yeah.
100% that has completely and utterly changed my life. It has given me so much purpose and direction at all times. It's untrue.
Yeah.
Honestly, best thing that I've ever done. And I think it's a reason why I will never tell someone that they shouldn't have that as a goal, because it's, take away the winning, take away the physical return of competing, what that does for you mentally, especially as a natural bodybuilder. This is probably why I fucking hate peptides so much. What it does for you mentally and as an individual is huge. I think doing that in your 20s or even doing it in your 30s, and again, I can see value in doing it in your 40s and 50s if you're losing a little bit of direction and purpose. What it does for you mentally is just enormous.
Centers you, and also has a lot of cross-pollination, as you said, into other things in life. When you realise, okay, shit gets hard sometimes, but if you stick through it, you get a good result at the end. It just reinforces that into you, doesn't it?
Yep. 1,000,000%.
Yeah. Worst decision?
Worst decision that I've ever made. I'm just gonna say my worst decision is it's nothing that has led to where I'm at in terms of my relationship status right now. That is for sure. Or maybe say my worst decision that I've ever made, maybe trying to get on the property ladder as early as possible. I think that was a terrible move. But at the time I thought it was a good decision. So yeah, maybe that, putting too much pressure on myself to buy a property rather than rent for a bit. And it's a conversation that I have with a lot of my clients, especially in their early 20s.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to buy a house yet. There's a lot of a big stigma attached to, buying rather than renting. I think there's a lot of value in renting.
Yeah, it's sure it's building capital for yourself, but at the same time, so much changes in your 20s that if you put down a big old fucking anchor like that, and yeah, sure, you can sell up, you can move on, but you will likely to lose some money on it, or just make your life a lot fucking harder for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, you're putting money in someone else's pocket, but at the same time, you don't know where you're going to end up by the time you turn 30. My life has changed quite a lot over the last few years, being here, there, and everywhere. And if I had a house, it would have made that process a lot harder, or maybe I wouldn't even put myself in as good of a position as I have done, because I've got that flexibility. So,
yeah. Just for perspective on what we're meaning by it's such a fucking big anchor. Tom, you decided that you wanted to move. From the day that you decided that you wanted to move to moving into your new place, how long was that?
A month.
Right. A month.
Right.
I decided, me and Annabella decided last August, July time that we were selling the flat. It is now the end of April. and I'm still in this fucking flat.
Yeah.
It's an anchor. It is a handbrake. It's a fucking barrier. You name it. Right? And you can go, oh, well, Josh, you're paying the fucking mortgage. Mate, the majority of my mortgage payments is interest.
Yeah.
That's the case for the majority of people in the 20s. It's honestly, it's the biggest fucking trap I've ever known. So if you are listening to this in your 20s and you're like, oh, I want to get on the property ladder, don't fucking bother. Just rent somewhere. Just
Just don't rush it. Unless you've got, like, stupid amounts of liquid cash. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then if you've got stupid amounts of liquid cash, it's not a thought, really. You just buy somewhere.
Yeah.
You're not in the same position as me.
I'd much rather invest that money into myself or a business.
Yeah,
and have the location freedom of renting, And like, bro, if I was to look back on the money that I've spent on rent in my years, because I've been paying rent now since I was 20. I moved out pretty early, and yes, the amount of money that I've spent on rent probably could have bought me a house. But it's it is what it is.
The majority of the money that I've actually like paid off of the mortgage.
Yeah.
It's going to cover the legal fees of selling the flat. So
yeah,
it's basically zero anyway.
You basically rented.
I think I've done way worse than that.
Really?
Mate, honestly, like fucking the maintenance fees of this place, like
the deposit you put down initially.
Yeah, you name it. It's just a fucking shit show.
If you just put that deposit in a high interest or even like a cash ISA, ISA, an index fund like S&P, you probably have a good amount.
I think if I'd have put all the money that I've put into the flat and like paying fucking the mortgage and like the monthly fucking fees, we've got to pay like maintenance on this building and shit. If I'd have put that into the S&P, I would have probably earned enough now, or it would have enough in there for the interest to cover rent on a flat.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is pretty nuts.
That's not me guessing. I know that that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disgusting.
But, mate, you're still really young. You're only nearly 29.
Yeah, and do you know what? I've learnt this now.
Yeah. You've got 1 year and 2 weeks to sort everything out before you're washed.
Oh, I'll do it.
Right?
No drama. I'll sort it out in the next 2 weeks, bro. I'll do it before I hit 29.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it, obviously, like for me, like, should bought a house, but I'm in a position to buy a house. I can get a house if I want a house, but I just like, where do I want to live? What am I doing? Blah, 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 blah. And that's where, like, going into your 30s, that's where you become more assured of where it is that you want to be, who you are, etc. So I think, yes, there'll be an anchor at some point, but it's kind of not so much of a deal, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's my big regret. Tom, you're up.
Oh, mate, it's going to be so boring. But what was the question again? Biggest regret and
one thing that you're most proud of doing. Biggest regret.
Best and worst decision you made in your 20s from Cal Curry _. Honestly, mate, I'm going to have to be so boring and probably say, like, again, competing in my 20s. Just because it's what it's opened up. But I wouldn't have met, like yourself, I wouldn't have probably met Georgia, like I wouldn't have done all these things that I've done, met the amazing clients, helped the people that I've helped, if I didn't gain that passion for it through competing. Yeah. So, yeah, that butterfly effect from just making that one decision to jump onto a stage at PCA Southwest in 2019 has then led on to everything else. So I'd honestly say, and that was when I was 20, I turned 23 years old on the day I competed. So, I'd say probably that. It's probably the best. And then the worst decision was probably not investing into my mindset and mental health earlier, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah. I feel like I could have saved myself a lot of time and, tough times, I guess you could say, if I was more emotionally aware and intelligent going through my 20s.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say that, mate. There's been some things where I'm like, yeah, that was a stupid thing to do, such as, for instance, doing things for other people or trying to fix things externally to try and like fix internal issues, if that makes sense. Like doing things for people, thinking it's going to fix it, and it doesn't. But that stems as a result of not improving or investing into my mental health and like emotional awareness and whatnot. So, yeah, I'd probably say that, mate. Not investing into things like therapy and whatnot a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I make it sound like, oh, I'm like broken and down. Like, no, like it's just you fucking, everyone reaches hardships in their life, and the more tools that you have to be able to deal with it, the better.
Fair.
So, yeah, I'd say that. Questions, Josh?
Sorry, mate.
What are you doing? You're looking at a bloody house, aren't you? On the topic of buying houses, you're looking at houses.
Maybe.
Yes, you are. I know you are.
Right. 50% chance if you take PEDs, you'll make it to the Olympia. Are you pinning?
No.
No.
Going to the Olympia doesn't excite me.
No. Going to the Olympia doesn't excite me. Winning the Olympia does.
Yes.
If it was 50%, not even 50, 99% chance that you're going to win it, then maybe.
Yeah.
I've seen like what Ryan Terry's done and what Ryan Terry's been able to do for his family. Like that would make me want to do it. No, with all due respect, like looking at someone like a Yemi or a Kuba.
Has Kuba been to Olympia?
No, he's not. No, I'm more meaning like, being like a mid to top tier, not mid,
right, yeah.
Mid to lower top tier IFBB pro. Like even Meg, she went to the Olympia.
Where did she place at Olympia?
I have no idea, mate, but the fact that I don't know kind of suggests that it weren't a top 10.
Right.
I don't think that the juice was worth the squeeze, or I wouldn't say that the juice is worth the squeeze. And yeah, you can go, they're amazing coaches. I think, the likes of Kuba and Meg, they would have been amazing coaches regardless of their competitive achievements.
Well, yeah, most of the boss of Outlaw, has he been to Olympia? No,
yeah,
but he's put
exactly.
plenty of guys into Olympia. So.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. Sorry, because I don't have aspirations to win the Olympia. Some of them are quite similar, like lessons learned, etc. What's the weirdest thing you've done in prep then looked back and thought, what the fuck? That's from Sam Mull, my boy.
What is the weirdest thing that I've done on prep? I did at one point have like rice cake burgers. So like I'd have a rice cake, a burger, and then a rice cake on top. Sometimes that comes up on my memories on my phone. I'm like, that were a bit of a bizarre meal to eat.
Yeah. I don't really know. Weirdest thing.
There's so many weird things to do with bodybuilding.
Peanut butter.
I always think like the weirdest thing to do with bodybuilding is like the tanning process.
Yeah.
Or like learning how to pose. That's quite a weird thing. Like to go from like a normal person to a bodybuilder. That transition, that's a weird thing to start doing. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, when I was getting tanned at the PCA Midlands, when I competed against all the big juice boys.
Is that when you got a bone at that time?
Yeah. I like looking back on it, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty weird. I was in the tanning tent, right, and everyone just kept commenting because I was probably like one of the leaner guys there, right? They're all just fucking massive, but I was just peeled, and because I had like striations in my glutes, someone's like, oh fucking hell, look at his glute striations, and then I got one of the guys to like come out of his tent with his cocksock on. He came around and I was just did like a rear double and like switched on the glutes and he was just taking photos of me. I was like, this is pretty weird, but I feel like this is the only place right now where it's actually acceptable. But I'm trying to think like just day to day, like a weird thing. Okay, like it's not great, but I'd eat like a meal and then have like 6 pots of jelly afterwards.
Isn't that the most Stockton thing that anyone's ever said? It is,
yeah. Like just things I'd never ever tell clients to do. And I just did them because I was like, that's just great. Just like 6 pots of 0 cal jelly. Yeah, Georgia just said I do have the taste buds of a child, and that is very, very true.
Yeah.
That's one thing I won't be taking into my unk years is my mature taste buds.
You are what you eat.
Jelly.
Jelly. Not kids' taste buds. Right, if you could swap lives with an influencer for the day, who would it be? Mate, Jim Skin.
Jim Skin?
Have you seen that guy? I only discovered him a week ago.
No.
He's funny as fuck. Or
Jim Skin?
Or Dean Dodd. Do you know I am scared?
You want to swap lives with him?
Mate, he's so funny. He's got a right weird life. Do you know what? I wouldn't want to swap lives with someone to like, I don't know, like drive a Lamborghini for a day or something like that. I just want to do it to like be an absolute fucking weirdo. Dean Dodd is an absolute weirdo. He's the strangest guy that I've ever seen on Instagram. So weird.
He is weird. I don't know if you liked it actually. There was a video of a guy doing do you know like the big boots, like the glass boots that people put like drinks into? Yeah. Mm. He filled up a boot with all of on his t-shirt it says, "I don't throw up," right? And he's like this American guy that's famous for like chugging these drinks and apparently doesn't throw up. And he emptied, like, do you know Stroman? Like the really smelly fish? He emptied all of the juice out. He literally, in front of him on the table. Like,
I have seen this.
Cracked it, poured it in, poured Sprite in there and drank it.
Yeah.
Mate.
It's a Stroman and Sprite.
And then someone tagged Dean Dodd in there and he goes, "Stop tagging me or I guess I'll have to do it." But he's already tried Stroman, isn't he? And it was not pretty.
Mate, it's never pretty. It's always hilarious, but it's never pretty.
Do you know what I'm thinking though? Like, I did think this with all the throwing up that he does on a consistent basis. Because this is such a 30-year-old statement of mine now, and it sounds so boring. But like, you're going to get acid erosion on your teeth. And then also...
He's got turkey teeth, hasn't he?
Oh shit, yeah. But then also, even
your esophagus. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, that shit's going to get fucked.
That's where my head went. Like, imagine this guy's digestive system. This is coming out the top, it's coming out the bottom. Like
literally, your stomach acid literally has the same acidity as like battery acid. The only reason why it doesn't erode through your stomach is because there's like a mucosal lining in there. You don't have that mucosal lining in your mouth, in your throat, or anything like that. So that shit's is literally grim.
Awful.
Grim. Yeah.
There you go.
How do we get onto Dean Dodd? Oh, swapping lives. So you want to be Dean Dodd? Okay.
Yeah. Who would you want to be? Bonnie Blue?
Oh God, yeah, mate. Fucking fill me up. No, I think I'd want to be. Who's the train spotting guy?
Oh, Francis Bourgeois.
Yeah. I want to be him. Oh, here we've got the B69 coming in, full blazing, steam everywhere.
Amazing.
I'd want to be him. I think he's got a great life, mate. He just makes videos about trains, and he's got a cool little car that he's like modified and that. Like, just get to be autistic as fuck. You know, it's
apparently
great.
he's going to be a presenter on the Grand Tour.
Mate, I've heard.
That's crazy.
Like his car reviews are just the GoPro on his head. GoPro 360.
Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
Feel the
this
torque.
is an RS6 cuzzy.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
That's great.
Right. I've got no more that are worth asking.
What's your most from Cow Curry again? Actually, no, I'm Cow, mate. Sorry, I'm not going to answer your question because we've got to share the love. What's your secret to graceful aging? Don't do gear. Basically.
Yeah, stay natty, bro. 100%.
Stay natty. 100% stay natty. If you look at anyone that's done gear, like, sorry, he's not going to care that I say it, but if you look at like Reese Fit,
bro, Reese looks fucked. There's no way that kid's younger than me.
He was kind of handsome. I'm not saying he's not handsome now, but like, you can tell he's on gear, you know?
I don't think he cares though, does he? He's just a
We don't give
bodybuilder.
a shit, mate.
Yeah.
Because bodybuilding's full of softies like us now, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah. Worst decision, life lessons. We've kind of already answered that one, mate. The life lessons from TPP Liam. what will Mr. Stockton be doing for his big 30th? I'm going to be going down to see my family and then just having a chill one, I think, to be honest with you. I'm not so fussed about having a massive do, as boring as that sounds. Oh, I've been told it's a surprise. There we go. It's a surprise, guys.
Surprise, guys.
It's a surprise, and everyone's invited.
It's a surprise, and Josh isn't invited.
You're not.
Honestly, mate, Georgia hates me.
That's not cool.
She just wants you to be all over her all night rather than you and me all over each other.
Yeah, that's to be fair, mate. To be fair. Don't worry, mate. We'll have to do something, all right?
Yeah, we will. We will.
We could build Lego together.
Build Lego, yeah. Oh, mate, I'll get us like a Death Star or something, yeah.
We'll get absolutely fucking railed and build Lego, yeah?
Mate, we'll get some edibles in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which I'm still yet to do, and I want to do it before I turn 30, but we'll do it in a legal way, and then we'll build Lego together.
Yeah. Maybe like magic mushrooms as well or something.
No comment. I've not done them, by the way. Why
not?
But no comment. What? Bro, I've not done anything. I've told you my bloody accidental drug encounters like a few months ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. And like genuine accidents. Wow, that was
genuine accidents.
Yeah. Yeah, not good.
Have I spoken about that on the podcast before?
You haven't, mate.
Right. I accidentally did spice, thinking that it was a vape, and ended up absolutely on, like, I'm not even saying Mars. I ended up on Pluto.
Mate,
it was awful.
Thought it was nicotine, ended up on Neptune, mate.
I'm not, but I was thinking that I was being a badass, like having a fucking toot of a vape, and then ended up doing spice. You are?
Oh my god, little toot.
Little
toot, mate. And then you had fucking got teleported.
Yeah, and then literally 24 hours later, I thought someone was having Albus in a nightclub because I felt so, not a nightclub, like a bar, felt so horrific from the fucking spice the day before, and I accidentally did poppers. Honestly.
Oh, well, I don't think either of them are on WADA banned list anyway, mate, so you sound.
I know they're not. I double checked it, like, on the Sunday. I was absolutely dead, and I was like, oh shit, what if I've just, like, done myself over with regards to being natty? Now I'm good.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, even if they weren't on WADA, you didn't do them for performance-enhancing benefits, did you?
Mate, I didn't even want to do them. It was like I got spiked.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, mate, anyone curious, horrific.
So, takeaway from this podcast today, guys, don't do spice.
Spice is the worst thing that I've ever done.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Yeah, because that's pretty much as bad as it gets, I think.
I'll tell you one little bit from the spice encounter. Was someone came up to me in the pub, because obviously, you know, I accidentally did it in the fucking pub, and asked for a photo because he listens to the podcast.
Oh my
and my
God.
mates were like, no, go away. No photos of Josh right now. Because I was literally like...
Oh my God. For anyone that doesn't know, like, can't see the podcast, obviously he's listening to it, Josh just pulled a face that was quite disturbing.
Yeah. Bad time. Bad times,
mate. Yeah, we won't be doing any of that anytime soon. That is for sure. Okay.
No
Lego and spice nights. For sure.
Just Lego.
Yeah, just Lego.
Right, shall we wrap up the podcast on that horrific story?
Yes, sir. Well, people, thank you very much for listening. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and the like button. We appreciate all of your support, all of your uses of our Pit Stop nutrition codes over the last nearly couple years. Just because I'm turning 30 doesn't mean that, you know, I'm completely washed. More podcasts, even better podcasts to come in the future. But other than that, Josh, you got anything to say?
Nope. Next week, we're going to be doing a deep dive on my life and how depressing the last 12 months have been. So stay tuned.
Oh, God. And how he's now turned to spice. Cool. Right. Catch you in a bit. Much love. Oh.